Let's decorate this little strawberry together. So to get started, you're going to squeeze some toothpaste consistency black icing into the center of the cookie, and then you're going to scrape that flat either with like a knife or a spatula, or like I have here, a 2-in-1 tool. And then we're going to take a toothpaste or outline consistency of like a darker pink, and we're going to outline the cookie. I decorate with multiple consistencies. That's just what I prefer. You could certainly make this with an all-in-one consistency icing, but I really like the amount of detail and control I have when I use more than one consistency. I'm going to add a little smile on that black part that we put on the back of the cookie, and this is with that outline consistency again. And then we're just going to flood the cookie with, this is a true flood consistency. And what that means is it's about a 10 to 15 second consistency. I'm just using really good pressure, filling in the whole cookie. I don't ever zigzag my icing in. Basically, I'm putting icing everywhere that I want there to be icing. So just following the shape, adding in a good amount of icing, filling in that whole cookie. And then you'll take your scribe and with some gentle circular motions, just, move the icing around if you've got any holes or gaps, get it to lay flat. Since this is a true flood, it shouldn't have too much trouble laying flat. It should flatten out on its own pretty quickly. And give the cookie a shake if you're feeling brave to get that to lay flat. I think, yeah, I needed just a little bit more icing up there at the top. And then just scribe that flat, and then you're gonna let that guy dry before we add any more details to him. So maybe like an hour or two. So here mine is dried, and we're gonna add the eyes. I think that if you add the eyes next to the mouth, like more on the sides of the mouth, he looks a little bit cuter. So then I use my scribe to just, if I've got any points sticking up, just kind of tap those down into place. And then with a lighter pink, this is again an outline or a toothpaste detail consistency. I'm going to add the leaves, and I just add them as loops. You could certainly flood them in if you wanted to. I just kind of liked the simplicity of just these loops for leaves. And then for the stem, I pipe it on, and then I wanted it to be a little bit thicker, so I almost do like a pressure piping where I kind of just push the icing right into where I want it. And then use my scribe note if I've got things sticking up that I don't want. I just kind of smooth everything out. And then we're going to add the yellow seeds, and these are pressure piped as well. So what I mean by that is I'm going to give good pressure, squeezing a little, like a ball of icing, and then I kind of pull it down as I'm lessening my pressure. So squeeze, good pressure, and then let go of that a little bit as you're pulling. And when you're adding these seeds, don't add them too close to the eyes or they'll look like tears, or too close to the mouth will look kind of silly. Maybe it might even give like the impression of like teeth, which we don't want for this cookie. Just try and space them out pretty evenly and just add as many as you want. This is your strawberry. So I get a lot of questions about the colors that I use. I add brown to almost everything. So this was most likely just like a pink icing that I mixed up and then added a touch of brown to kind of just dull it up a little bit. And it's like magic. It makes a little bit more earthy tones. And that's it. That's the strawberry.